something that is easy enough that it would be hard for me to mess it up. I don't know what happened here. Hey Mom, so I'm back in the kitchen today. Today I'm going to be making a dessert. I'm going to be making blueberry crisp. It looks like it's a very yummy looking recipe, and also it looks like something that is easy enough that it would be hard for me to mess it up. So I've gathered together some of the ingredients. I've pre-measured out some things, so I'm going to start putting everything together. It looks like the first thing in the recipe that it calls for is to make a kind of jam with the blueberries, so I'm going to transition over to the stove and start putting those together. And then we're just going to mix these around a little bit until it starts to thicken up. These a second to cook, and then I'm going to set up the pan that we're eventually going to be cooking these in. So while this is stewing for a little bit, I'm going to spray and set up the pan that we're eventually going to put in the oven. So make sure you use cooking spray, and then you use an additional 2 cups of blueberries at the bottom of the pan. Just spread those out there. That's pretty good. I'm gonna put in some butter and then a little bit of freshly squeezed lemon juice. Alright, now that that looks like it's pretty fully incorporated, I think we can move this over to the pan. So the next part is there's going to be an oatmeal topping that I'm going to put on top of this, so I'm going to put that together now. 1 cup of oats, 1 cup of brown sugar, 1 cup of flour, 2 sticks of melted butter. Oh boy, feels like an egg. And then I will mix this up and spread it on top of our little mixture here. So I mixed it together such that there wasn't any like clumps or anything, but it looks pretty good, so I can spread this on top and then I'll stick it in the oven. Alright, that looks good to go and ready for baking, so I'm going to put it into the oven for 40 minutes and see how it turns out. Alright, so I have taken it out of the oven. Let me show you. It looked great. So I don't know what happened here. It looks like the top just kind of got absorbed by the blueberry. So it's not exactly a blueberry crisp as it is kind of like a blueberry pudding, maybe, or just like a really, really thick jam, like a thick blueberry jam. But let's try this. So to me, it looks like the oat mixture just kind of sunk into the blueberries. Not exactly sure why. Yeah, I maybe it wasn't thick enough, or maybe the blueberries weren't thick enough, or maybe there was some other reason. I don't know. But yeah, let me try this out and see how it tastes. Ooh, that is tart. It is very good though. It is very, very, very sweet, very tart. It's very rich blueberry flavor. It is very good. It's just a shame that the top has melted in because yeah, it's a very great jam.
but it is not. It is not a blueberry crisp. I don't know what happened. Maybe you can. Maybe you already know what happened, Mom. Maybe you just are watching me and can see my foibles and are like, why did you do that? And you know, I'm trying my best here, but yeah. So I'll give myself a half point. I'll say I effectively made blueberry jam, a very good blueberry jam, but it is not a blueberry crisp. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed it, and hopefully next time I will fully get your recipe correct. Yeah.